Happy Friday! What's up? This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today, and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And is this going to be a happy Friday? Well, what is wrong with Web3 today? So, in 124 hours period, right, we have a $600 million hack and Binance Chain halted. And then the second one is centralized crypto finance company Celsius stocks every single customer on the platform in a 14K page document. So guys, if you haven't heard the news, what happened was that there was a exploit yesterday in the Binance Smart Chain, and guess what? Binance decided to halt the blockchain. Okay, so for those of you who know, a blockchain isn't supposed to be halted, right? If it could be halted, then it isn't really that decentralized because it is centralized enough for you to halt the mining of the blocks, right? And also the staking or the validation of the blocks, right? So that's why when Solana crashed, people were saying that, hey, people are laughing at it because oh, as a blockchain, how can you crash, right? Which is the same concept. So I will go through that in detail with you. Another one is because Celsius, there's a court filing, and then basically what happens is that Celsius shared a document of everyone's transaction that used the platform. So there was a first name and last name, but the address was redacted. There was a date, but then it is kind of like a disappointing thing to see, right? Sometimes when you have bad actors and then there's more information showing that the people, the insiders and Celsius have been withdrawing the money right before they stop the withdrawal. So there's always these bad fruits within the space that makes it very disappointing. But as long as you yourself, you be transparent, you have conviction in yourself, I would say, there is something to be there's something that you can get out of the space, right? So look at this, right? Interestingly, I was trying to search Lark and also Celsius because I saw a post saying that Lark Davis, who's also another big YouTuber, he withdrew the funds right before the Celsius stopped the withdrawal. So interestingly, look at this. This was in March. Well, personally, like, I'm not calling him out or whatever, right? I watch his content as well. His content is also very informative. I watch it on a daily basis as well. But it really shows you that so he said, oh, you want to earn passive income, check out Celsius, blah blah blah. This was in March. And then interestingly, today someone was saying that, oh boy, I wonder if the lock on the Celsius unsecured creditor list is the same lock on Twitter. If so, this birdie didn't chip about his 2.5 million or so in crypto withdrawals from Celsius network to his follower, did he? So basically, this guy is calling out Lark, for promoting Celsius, but when Celsius is almost going under, Lark Davis, he himself withdrew 2.5 million from the protocol. I mean, from the lender, right? So he withdrew it, but I don't think he did anything to tell his community that, hey, he's feeling unsecured, right? He's feeling that there might be something wrong with Celsius, right? So he didn't do that to his community, and therefore this guy is trying to call him out, okay? Which is quite a sad thing to see, really, because he does have a lot of money invested in there, right? So yeah, I don't know what to say about this, but I just want to let you know for your reference. I'm not gonna make any comments on here. My daily stream is just to show you the news, and then you guys be your judge. So I do want to say that interestingly, Credit Suisse, we've been covering this, is planning to buy back 3 billion in debt, sell Landmark Hotel as credit fears persist. But today, is it going to be a good market, right? The market is red, and one of the reasons for that is that US is saying that Putin's nuclear risk, Armageddon, is indeed a risk, right? Biden at an event say that, hey, when Putin say he's gonna use nuclear, there's a chance that he's gonna use nuclear, so there's a nuclear risk, okay? So that's why the market was actually kind of weird. And then one of the important thing, right? Asian market was red, Europe for some reason was green. US pre-market, yeah, red. But I do think that one really important thing that will happen in 19 minutes is actually this, okay? Non-farm employment change and unemployment rate. If unemployment rate is, if there's more people unemployed, then the market could rally. Less people unemployed, then the market will tank, okay? And also the market is actually tanking before that because the market is front running and the market is thinking that, unemployment rate would go down, which means that more people are being employed and therefore it will tank the market, right? So yeah, people are waiting for the jobs numbers and also latest on Credit Suisse about, selling the hotel and stuff like that. So crypto market, guys. So you look at the crypto market, as I said, we are now, we're back at 20,000 and Ethereum at 1,300 155. So I think it is kind of like a semi going back up, right before the numbers that are coming out in 18 minutes. So market cap is 958 billion, is a decrease compared to yesterday. If you look at the stable coins market cap, I think it went up, so people are taking profit, which kind of makes sense because you go to Nansen, and in the last one day, right? The most traded token was actually USDC. So it basically means that people are actually taking profit, right? People are selling crypto and moving it to USDC just to be safe, because maybe these people do not want to risk it for this job number announcement. Okay, so crypto market, total crypto market cap, yeah, pretty much sideways, nothing much. Bitcoin dominance, yeah, pretty much the same, nothing much. So nothing much to talk about. But next one, I was just talking about this Bangkok crypto lender services review thousands of user transaction history in the court filing, which is actually, and also yesterday we covered that one of the co-founder left, right? Leon stepped out on October the 4th. And then there's a lot of news about them withdrawing the crypto before they decide to stop the withdrawal. So it's sad to see how, crypto was a way that that promises that, hey, it is time to let people win. Like, that whole idea of decentralization is that the little people might finally have a chance to win with this whole idea of blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that. But once it becomes centralized, once there's a single point of failure, once people become greedy, once there's the people element, it is the little people that lose. Think about the people who have the money stuck in services nowadays, and now they're all being doxxed. Very unfair. And it's really sad to see. So anyways, BNB chain resumed activity after 2 million token exploit. Although the exploit resulted in 2 million BNB token nabbed, the network pause meant the attacker only made up with roughly 110 million. Basically what happened, if you look at this, okay, an attacker stole 2 million BNB from the Binance bridge. So it is another bridge issue. During that time, so this person said he has been working with multiple parties to try and resolve this issue. So it's all started when Zach, okay, good guy Zach, sent me the attacker's address out of the blue. When I clicked into it, I saw an account worth $100 million. Either someone has pulled a huge work or there was a massive hack underway. At first, I thought it was the Binance protocol that has been hacked yet again. However, it only took a couple seconds to determine the attacker really did deposit over $200 million into Venus. Instead, I needed to figure out where those funds came from. The answer was that the attacker somehow convinced the Binance bridge to simply send them 1 million token. Yes, 1 million BNB twice. So that is 2 million BNB token. Either Binance was finally winning the biggest giveaway that Web3 has never seen, or the attacker has found a critical bug. So this guy started comparing the attacker's transaction with legitimate withdrawal. The first thing he noticed was that the height used by the attacker was always the same, this number. The height used by the legitimate withdrawal were much bigger, okay, such as this number. So he also noticed that the attacker's proof was significantly shorter than the legitimate withdrawal proof. These two facts led him to believe that the attacker has found a way to forge a proof. So basically, he forged a proof, like maybe a key or something, so that the chain thought that that person is a legit Binance authorized person to withdraw the money, right? So on Binance, there's a special pre-compiled contract used to verify the trees. If you don't know anything about it, don't worry. I still don't understand 95% of it, but he's still doing the research. Unfortunately, all you and I need to reproduce the hack is the remaining 5%. So basically, when you verify this tree, you specify a list of operations. The Binance bridge typically expects two of them, this operation and another operation, right? So in order to forge a proof, we need both the operation to succeed and we need the last operation to return a fixed value. And then I look at the implementation, we can convince ourselves that some effort that it is impossible or at least very difficult to manipulate the root hash, okay? But however, the input value of the multi-store operation is the output value of the operation. So a lot of type of technical stuff, okay? So basically what happened is that the hacker was able to replicate a instruction to the bridge, okay? And then the bridge took it, okay? In summary, there was a bug in the way that Binance Bridge verified proof, which could have allowed the attacker to forge arbitrary messages. Fortunately, the attacker only forged 2 messages, but the damage could have far worse. So it is a bug within the smart chain. Within the bridge. So it really shows you how DeFi could suffer from smart contract hacks, and these are some of the reasons, or how it shows you that a smart contract hack could be executed in a large scale, which resulted in the halting of the Binance Smart Chain, which I am sure will cause some confidence shift, because people do think that you can't really pass the smart chain, but if you can pass it, so it seems that it is quite centralized, right? So guys, moving to NFT news today. Let us see if LFG has anything to say. So yeah, LFG Manifold launched a gallery, a new 0% market fee for creators, which is great. Probably a label sold out the mint in just 7 minutes, and this is also because of the Universal Music partnership with OpenSea, and also OpenSea putting it in the front page. And yeah, you have a big name behind it, right? So Kingship published a summary of the last 2.1 months since they minted out, announced snapshot airdrop of new character. NFT World celebrated first anniversary today. And yeah, so this news about Coda Lab, I shared about it yesterday. So yeah, that's the NFT news. And then if you look at this is an interesting news. So according to Crypto Slate, Decentraland had just 30 daily active user despite $1 billion market cap, right? According to the App Raiders data. So this guy, OX Shake, says that they have only 30 active user and a 1.2 billion market cap. Okay, and then this article is saying that whether the App Raider is accurate or not. Okay. But interestingly, just FYI, the App Raider tracks interaction with decentralized contracts and not the user online, right? So right now the user online is around 500, so there is a note over here that really shows you how many people are online. But then people are saying that 500 daily active user for 1.2 billion is still not great. So yeah, it really shows you like whether this metaverse thing is still a play, right? And also, yeah. So look at this. You can see actually, how many people are online on the different type of decentralized servers, right? 136, 33, so below 500, right? Or 556 right now. So guys, I do have an announcement that I want to make in this stream today, and that is expect more NFT whitelist and allow list giveaways. And the reason for that is I have been contemplating on this for quite a long time, but I do want to explore this. And let me share with you a story, okay? So Miyugawa is a person I met at the Kern's Discord channel. He's the collab manager over there. So yesterday I had the pleasure of speaking with him, and then I learned about his story. So he used to be a Moonbird minter, and then one day he was being hacked, so he basically lost everything, okay, in the NFT space. And that is like the worst thing that could happen to someone who work hard to mint degen mint stuff and to make some money to mint a Moonbird, and then it moves and then someone hacks it. Okay, that's the worst thing that could happen to someone. But what is the most encouraging thing to me from his story is that he did not give up, and that he decided to become a collaboration manager, okay? So for those of you who do not know what a collaboration manager does, is that people on Discord, sometimes you get whitelists, right? And the reason why you get these whitelists is that there are a bunch of people called collaboration managers reaching out to projects, getting the whitelist, and then putting it into alpha bot, putting it into pre-mint raffles so that you have the chance to raffle these whitelists, okay? So these are the people working behind the scene in this ecosystem. And because they are doing all of this work, they do get some allocation of whitelists so that they can mint themselves in order to kind of, pay back for what they have been doing in the space. So he shared with me about his role of a collaboration manager, and the really interesting thing is now he's pursuing this full time and trying to make up for what he has lost in the hack as a collaboration manager. So this is definitely very commendable. So because it is not a sure win, right? Some projects could mint out and you can make a profit. Some projects could not mint out and you do not make a profit. And a lot of these maybe whitelists could be not profitable, right? So it is a flip of a coin. But for someone to do this as a full time, I do have respect for this person because he did not give up in this space and he decided to continue, which is pretty much similar to a story that I interviewed. I think it was Seneca. I mean, he minted NFT. No, it was a Franklin or someone that I interviewed on the channel. Had minted the first NFT, did not work out, but decided to stay in the space, continue minting NFT, and then have the status that they have today. So that is the really important thing that I believe in, staying in the space, and really not just staying in the space, but really, like, for me, the reason why I do see live streams is that I want to learn more about what's happening in the market, right? I want to know why 9 minutes later, when the unemployment numbers come up, my cryptocurrency is down how many percent, or why is there this huge rate down, huge rate up, and I want to educate that to my viewers, right? So anyways, I told him to come to my channel. He said that he might consider it if he becomes more successful. But regardless, I believe that anyone who's still in this bear market and who's still chasing the dream is already very successful, and that's true. Because that spirit that you have, right, that unbeatable spirit that you have is so important. And therefore, this is also the reason why I started my channel. Be it you are a small or big person, you're a huge influencer, or just someone chasing the dream. Be it a bull market or bear market, all I need is just authenticity and legitimacy, and also passion that really earns my respect. And it is one of the reasons why I do these interviews, right? Because from what you see, it seems like, there's not a lot of time spent, but every time when I do these interviews, I give more than 200%. I do Q&A, I prepare the Q&A, I prepare the show graphic. Everything you see on the channel is done by me, right? And I do have a time cost, I do have a labor cost, but I still do it for free. I still do it for these people because I just want people to hear their story. And a lot of these stories, if it weren't being covered by my channel, nobody would have heard about it, right? So that's the reason why I keep doing these channels. Even though right now there's still concurrent viewers, I'm still doing this live stream, right? So after watching some of my videos, Mukawa saw that he wanted to help me as well. Like, he says that, hey, maybe you should consider doing some whitelist. Maybe by doing some whitelist giveaways, you'll be able to attract some people, and maybe they'll watch your content as well, which I do not deny. So he said he wanted to be one of my collaboration managers so that we could give back to the viewers like yourself, and also lower the playing ground, which I think is a great idea. Before, to be honest, not a huge fan of whitelist giveaways, okay? Because I feel like that is very spammy, okay? But then, one of the things that I observe in this bear market is that a lot of projects nowadays are giving away whitelist and allow list to NFT communities, or pre-mint alpha bot raffle, like promotion leaflets. A lot of these whitelist allow lists are over allocated. Remember in the past, like 1 year ago, when you have that whitelist, you can just wait 12 hours and mint where there is no gas fee. There's no gas wall, right? But now all these whitelists are just being given away to communities, like promotion leaflets. Okay, check out our project. It has been handled in this way. So it basically means that the public, right, people who are watching this show, or just the public who is not in any NFT community, if they want a chance to mint an NFT, you're not in the same level playing field. People in NFT communities, they win that whitelist versus you who are trying to mint in public, but usually these whitelists are already over allocated. The gas what happens here. Basically, there's nothing left for the public. So therefore, there will be less opportunity for the public. So thinking about this, moving forward, I will be hosting these NFT whitelist allow list giveaway first, maybe in Twitter, and maybe if you guys think Discord is a great idea, maybe I'll open up a Discord to do that. But I think it will be, and also at the same time, what I told my collaboration managers is that one of the important thing is that so also Miguel will be working with a friend, but I'm not sure if they want to be doxxed yet, but or mention here, so I won't mention it here. But I told them that I only want to do a video if there's a website for that project, and also if that project really catches my eye, if there's some innovation, and also the things that I just said, right? If there's no content value, I won't do a video about that specific project. But it doesn't mean that I do not value these projects. I appreciate the whitelist giveaways and stuff like that, but I only want to spend time to really review and bring you some of the projects that are under my radar, which I think are actually quite interesting, right? Because that's usually my approach. So first of all, important thing that none of these giveaways are endorsement of the project, and none of the content that I create constitutes as financial advice. Anyways, do your own research before you FOMO or do anything. And one really honest opinion that I want to share with you is that the space is extremely risky when there's a lack of liquidity and when everyone is in a risk-off mode, okay? So, and finally, just to wrap up, I believe that this is the true spirit of Wagami. Wagami is not just being in an NFT project and wishing each other good luck and riding on the success of the founders and of the team members, okay? Because that will be being in an echo chamber. And, outside of the project, who are you, right? Why are you so special if you just rely on other people's effort? But Wagami is a network that you built by being in this community and the effort that you put into the space to chase the dream together with these people, right? Having them each other to complement each other. I might not have the strength to find collaboration, or these people do. They have the background, they have the expertise. Then they could complement this, and I could complement by maybe doing some videos or just do some like widely giveaways, right? So anyways, this is the reason for this long thread. Just want to let you guys know that this for just about this in the sake of transparency. If you're looking to do collaborations, feel free to reach out to him. And also, he rock a majestic Kern's lion. He might roar, but he does not bite. So anyways, guys, huge volatility coming up in 3 minutes. But before that, I'll end my stream, and good luck if you're trading. Happy Friday, have a great weekend, and hopefully you'll join some of these whitelist giveaways, or maybe just watch some of these NFT reviews, photo reviews videos if you enjoy it. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC. If you like the content, remember to like and subscribe and share this content with other people. Signing out.